It felt real. I felt like I was in a room sitting with the residents and I was assessing the person.
Hello there, my name's Hugh James and have been diagnosed with dementia.
Because there's a high turnover of staff from the people in care homes, we need to make sure that we provide constant training for them, and that's where the bottleneck started. We have a responsibility to look at it in a bigger picture, to look at what resources are out there that we can use, and to find ways to make our colleagues learn much better, because in helping them learn much better, we're ultimately providing better care for the most vulnerable. The traditional way of providing training does not cut it anymore. And so that's why we thought about virtual reality.
VR, or what's called virtual reality, is a way to represent the real world but in a virtual world. Currently what they were doing is having this 100-page PowerPoint presentation, which was really difficult to scale. But also, if you imagine going through a PowerPoint is not exactly the most engaging way to do it. And so we took that and then made it into a virtual education package, which essentially ended up being the Swallow Assessment teleconsultation. So it's taking, for example, what a nurse does in real life and then putting that into a virtual world so that they can practice those skills in a really simple, effective and scalable way.
This, with the VR, you feel like you are learning and then practicing at the same time. Let me put it that way. You are learning and then practicing at the same time. I found my confidence level was, I think I would say it was top notch. If my confidence is high, I know it will help the residents as well.
So the impact of the project in the immediate responses from care home staff has overall been really positive.
Could we try a level 0 fluid, please?
It's memorable, really engaging, helps them to make decisions safely before being put in a high-risk situation with a patient. People at the start will absolutely say, no, I'm not putting that on, but we've been able to cast the footage to the whole room so that they can watch their colleagues participate, shout out and make decisions together, and then actually come around and think, yeah, I'll put the headset on now.
That's what innovation's all about, isn't it? Someone has to be brave. E-learning has a place, but we also know that it doesn't give emotional learning in the way that something immersive does. That's where really it has the power, I think, is to make people understand what does it feel like. So the value of it is massive.
Now our technicians can actually lead this training, and so it makes the whole service sustainable over time. We're hoping that because we're training care staff to provide more person-centered care, that ultimately people who are most vulnerable in the community are happier, are healthier, and they're more independent.
That's good.